Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Capricorn November 22, 2022. With today's moon transits, pacing yourself and considering practical angles to your endeavors can benefit you greatly. You can be determined to boost your security. Today's Sun-Jupiter transit inspires your enthusiasm for your ideas and a relationship. As you express yourself more positively and confidently, you secure the right responses from others. It's an excellent time to make a satisfying connection. There can be a settling of a past matter or an agreement made now. Others can benefit from your know-how, and building faith in a relationship can be in focus and rewarding. Get ready to feel euphoria race through your blood like a drug. Today, as the radiant sun swirls in the sky, he will shoot a flare across out to caress our great benefic. As he links in an angle of supreme harmony to powerful Jupiter known as a trine, everything will feel easy and fluid. This will bring you the opportunity for tremendous personal, spiritual, and material growth. With Jupiter smiling at you across the sky in your solar 7th house of marriage, this would be a blessed day to make a promise that you pray will be filled with happiness forever. Talk to your colleagues about where work needs to go from here. Open up the floor to a conversation when the Sun in Scorpio trines Jupiter retrograde in Pisces. Instead of taking a leap of faith, it might be best to work out a plan or strategy. At the very least, there might be something worth discussing to clear the air. Go over the details of your commitments, partnerships, obligations, and contracts today. Speak openly and honestly with a confidant so that you can express your opinions without the fear of backlash. This can be a transformative trine. The moon's first visit to your income sector since Mercury ended all planetary activity on the income side of the financial fence 3 weeks ago was always going to be a valuable chance to check in. However, a friendly aspect to Mars and Saturn is doing more than just make this a positive day across the income, work, and career fronts. This is giving you a better sense of where the money is at a major turning point in this professional year. Today's transit gives you the chutzpah you need to get what you deserve. If you're carrying around the feeling that you don't have what you want in your life, today is the day to say something to someone who can give it to you, or talk to yourself about what you can do to get it. You may be considering a move of some kind. It can't hurt to do a little research on what it would take to make that happen in a desirable time frame. Your love affair may be the most prominent thing on your mind today. With today's vibration essence, thoughts of love and romance can abound. Perhaps some special one-on-one time is long overdue for you and your special someone. Or perhaps you're single and haven't been out with someone in a long time. Whatever the case, this is the day to do something about it. Pick up the phone and see what you can arrange. Enjoy yourself and some romantic, intimate times. That the Sun is spending his last full day in your communication sector at a friendly aspect to Jupiter, in his final days in retrograde motion in your relationship sector is putting these two powerful and giant forces in harmony. At the same time that this allows the solar spotlight to illuminate the doors open to the past and second chances on the relationship front, it can also channel this last full day of all planetary activity on the communication front into giving your relationships, the past and unsaid words, a voice. That the Sun is spending his last full day in your communication sector at a friendly aspect to Jupiter, in his final days in retrograde motion in your relationship sector is bringing the best out of both. The Sun is on a mission to ensure the communication lines are open before all planetary activity on the communication front for the year ends, while in retrograde motion, Jupiter is bringing up things from the past in need of a voice. Our eyes in the sky. Now that the moon has settled into Libra, we could be feeling a bit detached emotionally but also calm and collected as it aspects Mars and Saturn. This isn't likely to be a day in which you're eager to have social interactions or deep conversations. You will be using your time wisely if you can manage to schedule some long overdue self-care and downtime. Even if you are receiving tempting offers on how to invest profitably, bide your time. You may not know all the facts, there might be a catch or a nasty surprise waiting, or an inconvenient coincidence will ruin your investment. Patience is a virtue, and this is particularly true for money transactions. Be careful not to let your dissatisfaction with yourself hurt others or create enemies. Your friends and family have to be very patient with you. If you go too far, your relationships will suffer a great deal. Try to see it from their point of view instead of just your own. A tendency to rush into romance scares off potential candidates for your love. Such a forceful approach can have an adverse effect on the person you desire. If you're not looking for rejection, try to develop a gentler and serene attitude, then those you meet find you to be a far more attractive proposition to date. A Moon-Pluto square could bring with it some turmoil and conflict in relationships, further encouraging you to spend your time alone today. Anything else will likely lead to arguments and tension. If something comes up that's out of your control, put a pin in the discussion and return to it some other time. Are you in need of money to invest in new projects? Then go ahead with your plans, because circumstances are favorable. Friends who give you advice are being honest with you for the most part. If you want to purchase something, you can do it now. You will make the right choice and won't be misled by sales staff. The evening is likely to be the only redeemable part of the day because it comes with a release of playful lust and desire. You could also feel motivated to take the initiative. You'll have the energy to go out and get what you want, and after today's frustrations, you'll likely welcome the idea of blowing off some steam. In the pre-dawn hours, the Libra moon opposes Chiron in Aries, forcing us to confront our insecurities. Many of us will be asleep at this hour, and reminders of traumatic events can crop up in our dreams. Perhaps we must face an old bully, someone from our past who damaged our confidence. Yet, in waking life or in our dreams, we must now accept that our desire to keep the peace or refusal to ruffle feathers has kept us locked in self-sacrificial patterns. There is a difference between being kind and being nice. A difference between establishing true amity and diminishing ourselves for the appearance of it. Moodier than usual, it's easy to misleadingly convince yourself into blaming others for the way you feel. Instead, direct your energy towards what is troubling you, and resolve these issues without ruining relationships with the people involved on the periphery of your concerns. Consider your demands may be unacceptable to others and cause an unintended reaction. Don't let how you're feeling pass you by. Instead, voice your romantic wishes, and tell others what you're willing to give and what is expected in return. Go out and make yourself noticed. Be courageous. Find the person who is right for you and discover how you might begin to share wonderful times with another. The cosmic weather is then quiet until afternoon, when Vesta, the asteroid of sacred devotion, enters Pisces. Vesta transited this sign from May 24th to August 21st, when it backtracked into Aquarius in retrograde motion. Look back to the end of August for personal reflection. What was transpiring for you regarding your passion projects? Today, our daily rituals offer a chance to deepen our spiritual enterprises and commune with the divine. There is greater meaning to be found in the mundane. The more we devote ourselves to our passions, the more we can transcend our ordinary abilities.